welcome back. I don't know why you're here. God knows I have no idea why I'm here. But aside from the fact that a long time ago two people had a very irresponsible night and I am paying for it for the rest of my life, as we all know. So, after the absolute... If anyone has actually caught my last Placid Plastic Duck video, it's more of a short video than the usual because it was just a freaking glitch fest. So until I get that figured out or something, we're going with an old standby here. I might have to go back to those for a hot minute. But of course, with we've got 3 SRs here, 2 Rs, and we got a few more grade 6s than we normally do outside of the SSRs, and SP versions. And of course, some new faces, such as our Dread Crow, Tengo here, our little Sea Genie, and our little Alligator Boy. And we got some old school favorites. So, let's dive in, shall we? And let's start with who's at the front of the pack here. Amanozako. Amanozako. You should know by now, I can't pronounce shit. Now, of course, her bread and butter is what it is. It's her effects. Something fierce here. Of course, she's fully skilled, grade 6. And, of course, we know her main thing is about silence out the wazoo. So, with her fear and silencing, dang it, stop that. Come back here. Of course, you know where we put our main thing here. Of course, we also I went to town with speed, a little more crit, a lot of crit damage here. Effect hit and effect resistance. Not as much focus on her attack, because in all honesty, crowd control. And there's not really much you can do with the D-rank attack sometimes. Better focus on the stuff that's a little more intense. So, now there's probably going to be somebody wanting to praise some Kane, but I put Bell Haunt on her. Mostly because I hadn't figured out someone to try it on, and all I could think was, you know what? Let's see what this does. And these are experiments. What can I say, honey? So, of course, so far, pleasantly surprised. Now, that's not to say that some of the other effect hits couldn't work really nicely on her. Like, you could put Azure Basin on her for its effect hit boosting, and also get her bringing some orbs to the party if you want, or hit her up with Shoujo, which is one of my favorite effect hit boosters in existence, and she'll be just knocking it out of the park with that. You can even set a Sea Spirit on her, Sea Spirit, Sea Sprite, whichever one it is, on her, and have her basically bring a shield to the first turn. It's whatever. But this is one I wanted to try just because I wanted to see what this effect would do. It's done pretty nicely with her abilities, to be honest. Probably not as working as intended, but still. And of course, we have this beautiful crit damage booster here, this gorgeous effect hit booster, and you're getting the extra effect hit from its natural state. And of course, some Tomb Guard here for this glorious speed booster. And of course, it's crit, if only because when she does hit, I want her to make it hurt. When she hits, I want it to make it hurt. I want that effect hits. Good combination. You're not doing a lot, but you're definitely going to make that hit where it hurts, which works very nicely. It's ironic as how seems like crit and effect hit can somehow play into each other. But then again, crit can also affect heals in some Shiki, which is very interesting. Now, of course, we're moving on from Fear to our little Sea Genie over here, who is freaking adorable. Now, she can do a little slap, but she's mostly here for her abilities. which, as we all know, she does also have an effect with her sealing, freezing, and all these things, which is very nice. And everything, I mean, this is very nice here. And of course, she has her little aquatic heart healing ability here, which is also very nice. So she's one of those you definitely want to build HP on, but I also like having a speed booster. Of course, boosted her effect, gave her a little effect resistance so she isn't getting slapped. You know. But of course, Sea Sprite, okay, that's what it is. Here, with a heavier boost on her defense, like taking that as high as I can take it. Defense, HP, because you want HP boosted, you want defense keeping that HP boosted, and of course, to help with her effect hit as you're facing, to give her a little bit of an ability to slap and have, because I had this beautiful, like, 3-way HP booster, so. Good for a healer. And of course, with Sea Sprite's ability, she's bringing a shield to the party first turn, which can make or break some situations. Let's be real here. Basically, just trying to keep her so she can use her abilities and effects. Basically, a little crowd control, little healing, all around fun. Now, we move down the line, and this is a ways, because we got to get to Umibozu here. Whee! There are days I wonder if I have too many Shiki, then I remember I use all of them eventually, so. So we have, of course, here Umibozu. Let's face it, we all love his skin and everything. This looks amazing. Now, of course, attack. Because of his abilities, aside from his water spout attack, you also have here his blessed water, where when he does the attack, he can heal a non-summoned ally with the lowest proportion of HP by 100% of damage. Yes. So basically, if you really think about it, his attack affects his healing ability about like how Kusa's does. So giving him a good, healthy boosting of attack is a useful thing, especially if you're getting out giant waves on a regular basis here and stuff. So, as we know, we've all faced him. He can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. So, of course, with him, we have Watcher here, so that it also is boosting his damage by 10% for each 15% of HP he reduces, with some beautiful focuses on attack, except for this one that is focused on speed. Now, getting him to move faster so he can use his healing, very good. Having him move to get first turn and doing healing, not so good for probably your orb states, but if you're going to put him in like auto mode, just, maybe preemptively put him in normal attack first, since he gets first turn, then let him go to town. I mean, yeah, after all, he's the healer, you want your team staying healthy. And of course we have down here some more defensive attack, but because he gets multiple attacks, and I have stressed this before, Shiki that get multiple attacks, Ghostly Songstress is perfect, because after dealing damage to the monster 5 times, next damage inflicts damage equal to 20% of the max XP, ignoring defense, for a max of 255% of its own attack. Ghostly Songstress is perfect for any Shiki that gets multiple hits. You can use and abuse it to town. Shootin' Doji, normal mode. Since he's basically going to be a Gatling gun. People have seen it. I have it equipped on with him with a ton of stuff. It's perfect. Tamamo, Home, like Blazing Tamamo. If it hits multiple times with one move, Ghostly Songstress. Which really leads me to think Ghostly Songstress and Possessor would be pure unbridled nightmare fuel if you really think about it for a second, because they both boost off of that. I gotta try that if I haven't already. Now, moving on to the R versions here, we of course are going with our little crocodile boy over here. Kagewani, who, let's face it, he's adorable. Now, as with everyone else, he is fully skilled up. He's also, in case you haven't seen, he is also a grade 5. He's actually one of my next in line to make grade 6 because I'm very curious what all he can do. Since he has, of course, an effect with his Shadow Prey ability and his Shadow Bound, give him some more effect hit, a little more effect resistance. Not a lot of crit here, a little bit of speed, but mostly get him ready to do some attack and effect. But to add a little extra oomph, Temptress. Because anyone knows I love me some Confuse when I'm not the one under it. And of course, he gets to do this on top of his other shadow abilities. It's very fun. And of course, adding on Odokuro because why not? Come on. Let's have a little fun here, shall we? It's just a blast. Now, of course, moving down the line here, we get to Warrior Soul, Warrior Grandpa, who, let's face it, a lot of us don't use. A lot of people don't use, which is a shame because he is fun. Now, in his case, of course, grade 5. A little bit of a focus on his attack, but also because of this Haunting Soul ability of his Soul Slash, where you can reduce effect hit. Very useful, especially when you get to level 5 where you're also stealing an orb. Come on, that is some good control here. And of course, I mean, really, indirect damage, you're taking an orb, you're reducing effect hit. Warrior Grandpa's got some skills. Now, of course, for him, I hit him up with a House Imp for its attack boost mainly, but also because if he's on a team with a lot of other controlling effect dealers, he gets a good bonus of this, especially when he gets to deal some of his own. Overall, you could also probably hit him up with anything that can deal more effects to make him just pure crowd control. But this is what I thought because I wanted him to be able to at least definitely do some max. Of course, we have this crit booster here for this beautiful, beautiful crit. And of course, Harpy down here for its attack boosting and everything. Overall, fun times. Now, if you got this far in the video, thank you very much. You are free to leave now if you want. Just, please do the holy comment of Trifecta of YouTube with the like, comment, subscribe. I can't speak today at all. Then again, that's not different from any other day. But if you want to stick around, we're going to hit the level 40 Hahakagami zone, level 40 Kappa zone, and just watch what this team can do. And get a nice little demonstration. Everybody ready? Steady? Alright, here we go. Of course, Sam is just in the background there. Now, there we go. There we go. Now, again, I'm not even taking my own advice. I just am letting Umibozu just do what he does. I mean, just look at this. Yes. See what I mean? House Imp on him. He's getting to do his damage. He's also getting to wreak some havoc. But you know what? Is he really saying Wave of Honor? Someone correct me here. There's our little genie. I mean, look how healthy everybody's staying. Umibozu just doing his job over time. Holy crap! That looked cool. Alright, hit it. Of course. Waves, yeah. Of course, Sim is just here, being pretty and everything. Like I've said before, I have him built for defense. I love that. Ooh. Yep. Ooh. Alright, somebody need to do something here. Oh, hello. There we go. And there's our healing. Yay. There. I'm sorry. Nobody can tell me that he is not adorable. Okay, I'm clearly going to have to fix something next round. Okay, so I'm going to hit the Kappa zone, and we'll see what else they can do. I'll see you in a hot minute, alright? Alright, and we are in the Kappa zone with Umibozu, Uminocho, Amanozako, our little shadow alligator boy, and Warrior Grandpa. So, let's see what happens, shall we? Because we already saw some glory. Let's see some more. Hit it. I forgot again. Oh, I forget. Amanozako gets first turn, so that's good. I love that we're getting to see some teamwork here. Yes! Focusing on one Shiki at a time when you can. Nice. Is Amanozako's voice not working? Yeah, I got volume up. I'm hearing everybody else. I'm not hearing Amanozako, so I'm curious about that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I love this. See, that is why this, not only you keep it from doing more damage, you're also sometimes gonna make them slap each other. Just look at Amanozako. She's just going to yes, our little alligator boy. Yes! That is what we're talking about. Perfect. Them Kappa stood no chance. That would have been a perfect video, a perfect flip shot right there with that water still going underneath the well there. Alright, so that's that. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. And I hope you got some ideas. If you got ideas you think would work a little better with some of these, let me know, or you got something you want to see, same thing. But on your way out the door, if you stuck around to the end, thank you. Please just do the holy trifecta of YouTube with a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later, alright? See ya.